Well, so Voight and Anna right now are in a very precarious spot. What can you tease about what will be coming up next with that undercover operation? And what Voight's mindset also is as he's dealing with this delicate situation with someone who's not necessarily as trained as he is to deal with these tense situations?
I think,
Yeah.
she's his responsibility. And she's in a very, very dangerous situation. And she, at first, was somewhat cavalier about the whole thing. There's a similarity between the Voight and Anna, I think, is part of the connection in that they're very single-minded people. They're able to kind of lock in on something and focus on it. And so that's kind of what makes them simpatico, I think. But because of the fact, he's constantly trying to warn her to be careful. And I think it has affected her in that she is becoming more aware of the situation. And it's, remember the movie Donnie Brasco where the guy went undercover? She is now deep undercover. And part of what was interesting about that, this guy was an FBI agent, which Anna's not a member of the unit, but she's got a life, and she's pretending to be something else in order to do something against the people that she's pretending to be friends with. And it gets complicated. And it's a difficult thing to, you can't fake it, because she's made friends with a very intelligent, powerful guy. And you can't pretend to be friends. So she's letting things into herself that are difficult. And so Voight is, it's a tricky thing. He needs her to do that, but it's dangerous. So there's concern and worry, and rightfully so. And I think there's a lot of confusion and uncertainty with Anna, and doubt, and who am I? And what can I trust? What's real? And I think that, as we go forward and, we continue on this thing, it's going to be more intense, and it'll have a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pressure is definitely going to be eating them both as the case gets more complicated. It's been fun to write a long form case and something this large, and the scope of it is very big. So we'll continue to play with it the next third of the season here, and we're building to a pretty big end to that case in the penultimate and then in the finale, of course.